live on a tiny rock orbiting a fireball inside a galaxy of 400 billion stars, inside a universe so big that even light needs 93 billion years to cross it. This is the universe size comparison, and you are not ready for what comes last. Let's start with the atom. So small that 10 million of them lined up wouldn't cross a single human hair. Zoom out slightly and we find DNA, just 2 nanometers wide, yet the DNA in your entire body would stretch from the sun to Pluto and back multiple times. A single human cell is about 10 micrometers. Your body has 37 trillion of them, each one a microscopic city, a grain of sand, tiny and forgettable. Yet there are more stars in the universe than grains of sand on every beach on Earth. And here you are, 1.7 meters tall. You feel big right now. That's about to change. The Statue of Liberty, 93 meters tall, massive compared to a human. The Burj Khalifa, 828 meters, the tallest thing humans have ever built. The Statue of Liberty barely reaches its knees. Mount Everest, 8,849 meters, more than 10 Burj Khalifas stacked, the highest point you can stand on Earth. Flip Everest upside down, it still wouldn't reach the bottom of the Mariana Trench, 11,034 meters of crushing darkness beneath the ocean. And yet both are just scratches on this, planet Earth. 12,742 kilometers across, our entire world, our only home. The Moon, 1/4 the size of Earth, floating 384,000 kilometers away. Fun fact, all other planets could fit in that gap between Earth and Moon. Mars, half the size of Earth, but home to Olympus Mons, a volcano 3 times taller than Everest. Venus, almost Earth's twin in size, but with surface temperatures hot enough to melt lead. Neptune, 4 times wider than Earth. Winds here blow at 2,100 kilometers per hour. Uranus, slightly bigger and tilted completely on its side from an ancient collision. Saturn, you could fit 764 Earths inside it. Its rings stretch 282,000 kilometers wide, but are thinner than a razor blade. Jupiter, the king, 139,820 kilometers across. 1,300 Earths fit inside. Its great red spot alone is bigger than our entire planet. Here they all are, side by side. Look how small Earth is, and yet every single one of these planets is about to look like a marble. The Sun, 1.39 million kilometers across. You could fit 1.3 million Earths inside it. It holds 99.86% of all mass in our solar system. Everything else is leftover debris. Jupiter, the biggest planet, next to the Sun, it's just a small ball. But our Sun is actually a below-average star. Sirius A, the brightest star in our sky, 1.7 times wider than our Sun and 25 times brighter. Arcturus, a red giant, 25 times wider than the Sun. Place it here and it swallows Mercury's orbit. Rigel, a blue supergiant, 70 times wider than the Sun, shining with the power of 120,000 suns. Betelgeuse, 1.2 billion kilometers across. Place it at our Sun's position and its surface reaches past the orbit of Mars. Earth would be inside the star. UY Scuti, 1,700 times wider than our Sun. Its surface would extend past Jupiter's orbit. Stephenson 2-18, the largest known star, 3 billion kilometers across. It would swallow everything out to Saturn's orbit. Light takes over 8 hours to travel around it. It takes just 14 seconds around our Sun. 10 billion suns could fit inside this monster. Zooming out, the inner solar system spans 460 million kilometers. The full solar system stretches to 4.5 billion kilometers. But the true edge is much, much farther. The Oort cloud, a shell of icy debris stretching 1.5 light-years from the Sun. A spacecraft would need 30,000 years to reach it. 1 light-year, 9.46 trillion kilometers, the distance light covers in an entire year. The Alpha Centauri, the nearest star, 4.37 light-years away. 41 trillion kilometers of absolutely nothing between us. The pillars of creation, towers of gas where stars are being born. Each pillar is 5 light-years tall. The Orion Nebula, a stellar nursery 24 light-years across. The Carina Nebula, 300 light-years of glowing gas and newborn stars. Our Milky Way galaxy, 100,000 light-years across, up to 400 billion stars. Our Sun is just one, sitting in a quiet arm, 26,000 light-years from the center. Andromeda, 220,000 light-years across, 1 trillion stars, and it's heading directly toward us. In 4.5 billion years, collision. IC 1101, the largest known galaxy, 6 million light-years across, 60 times bigger than the Milky Way. Over 100 trillion stars. Galaxies don't exist peacefully. They collide. They merge, they devour each other across millions of years. The observable universe, 93 billion light-years across, 2 trillion galaxies, 200 billion trillion stars. And this is only the part we can see. The actual universe could be infinitely larger, and some physicists believe our entire universe, everything we just explored, is just one bubble among infinite others, each with its own laws, its own reality. If true, then everything you just saw is nothing more than a single grain of sand on an infinite beach. You are made of atoms forged inside dying stars billions of years ago. You are the universe looking back at itself in wonder, and that might be the most incredible thing of all. Subscribe, because we're just getting started.